Which brings us on to the last focal point, mapping. You only have a few seconds to capture your ideal client's attention, and that means the very first sentence of your lead magnet needs to be written in such a way that it captures their attention. Your ideal client's attention needs to be captured immediately so they know what your lead magnet's going to be about, and they know what its content is going to cover so they can relate it to what they've been searching for. The main reason why we use an interview system is to use a specific structure that makes it possible to position your answers into bite-sized chunks that make it easy for your ideal clients to digest. We know that your ideal clients are going to be very busy, which means they're probably going to skim read your content initially. And the only way to stop them and get them to consume it fully is to capture their attention. This means we need to break your lead magnet content up into subheadings and subsections. So your subheadings are what we call sections, and your subsections are what we call topics. And we get into the detail of that in element 2. So it's all going to make sense by the time we get to element 2. And that's why we call your interview the sections and topic interview, because the questionnaire covers the sections and topics. But more on that in a minute. This helps to avoid having a lead magnet that just delivers this one massive block of text. We also create your lead magnet content as a script rather than focusing on grammar that we all learnt at school. That way, it sounds more like a conversation, and by breaking each subject and topic into bite-sized chunks and giving each one its own heading, it increases the skimmability of your content, meaning more of your sales leads will quickly be able to see the value and they won't skim read, they will stop and they will start consuming it. Each of these heading names quickly addresses the "what's in it for me" question, and we use a very simple visual map that allows your ideal clients to see exactly what they're going to discover. Which means if they're the wrong sort of sales lead and they look at your product or service and they skim read the headings and none of that resonates with them, they're going to quickly unsubscribe, which helps to eliminate all these time wasters who were never going to purchase from you in the first place anyway. This is very important because it's pointless to have a large email list if no one's going to buy from you. And that's what's starting to happen more and more. The main benefit of using a physical map that shows exactly what the steps are and the steps that are required to get from point A to point B is that your ideal clients get to see how your product or service is going to work for them. It always helps to give examples of what you'll be doing for them, so they can actually associate with it. Because if you talk more on the theory side, your ideal clients, they're more likely to forget about what you're saying within a few minutes. But when you actually turn your product or service into a mind map or into a map that quickly shows what your product or service does, they're going to remember it. It just makes it so much easier. And of course, we always leave your ideal clients with just one concrete call to action that they can take away and put into action. This closes your lead magnet in a positive and beneficial way in the eyes of your ideal clients and shows them that you are serious about helping them and you are serious about getting them to achieve results.